What's up, people? This is Neuro back. Sorry, I had a cluster headache today, so I left work early and did a little self-medication. So I think it's a good idea to make make a video now. We have a war that's going on right now, but I'm gonna recap it anyway because this shit's done. Playing gay action here. We have some cleanup to happen up top. I know Law Dog is going to make his attacks pretty soon. I'm hoping that we catch one live. But we're going to go ahead and do... Let's see, they really start getting interesting here. Alright, so we'll watch Mr. Freeze. He's our new Town Hall 8, Town Hall 7.5. But he's still got Town Hall 7 troops, pretty much Town Hall 7, I think almost everything. BK is up one level, but so, alright, he's going to come in and just funnel his drags, right? So he's just coming drags at this shitty ass, I don't even know what to call this, it's not 8.5, it's got shit ADs, only got one air defense. I mean, this is a joke. But level 9 Archer Queen, so let's see how it rolls. And he's coming in, just mass dragon, nothing special. Waiting on that clan castle because he's got some loons, so he wants the drags to go in. And lock on to the Archer Queen so that she won't kill all of the loons. And he's going to rage that core, get them loons moving, trigger some traps. They're not going to make it over to that air defense, but, I mean, you don't really need to, because that's such a low level. I think it's level 2? I think it's like a level 2. It's a piece of shit right there. Alright, so yeah, I mean, basically all of the defenses are down now. No builder huts to worry about, or troll Teslas, just, I mean, lock and load. I mean... Nothing to this guy. Good job. Good job, little baby Freeze. And chat's blowing up. What the hell? He's leaving. Our leader left. Alright, so let's look at my little guy, little Neuro. Town Hall 8. Versus Town Hall 8. Some of my troops are Town Hall 8. I unlocked the golems. I'm upgrading hogs first, and then I'm going to upgrade golems next. I'll just do a quick trigger with the clan castle, lure with the poisons, and then ground game. Ground game is so clutch. I know everybody likes to do dragons at Town Hall 8, but sometimes... I think for the more maxed Town Hall 8s, I think ground is definitely safer. What with the damage points that all the buildings can take at that level, and pathing, ADs, blah, blah, blah. So everything gets into the core. Healed once in the core, and now healing once on the back end until everything splits. It comes down to the wire a little bit. But I have some surgical minions coming in here. Let me slow down. I had one dropped on this guy, and he got blue on an air bomb, so I dropped in another one. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, all right, shit, man, like everything's done. And I totally miss this fucking hut right here. Didn't even see that, and then I see the skelly things are coming over, so I'm like, ah, fuck. Last thing I want to do is let all my minions die, so... I'm waiting. I'm just watching these skelly traps, hoping that my minion lives, and then he does. So then I drop the other 1 and 2 on this side just to speed things up here. Still didn't see that builder hut. But let's fast forward. I didn't really talk about the attack, but I mean, it's the same shit. You know, golems, lay them down, whiz behind, create the funnel, and then Volks and King up the gut. You're good to go. I rage early in that raid because I have low-level wall breakers, and I want them to just burst the entire base open, at least to the core, because I don't like taking a a jump. I think the rage spell on wall breakers does essentially the same thing. All right, so let's watch Baby Chris. Coming at an 8.75. It's got the queen, or 8.5, I guess technically. But it's a pretty solid 8.5. No expos to worry about, so that makes life a little easier. She's going with the little Go Vaho. I love how the wizards just like dropped out of the whole naming thing, because they're just an essential part of every raid as far as funnel's concerned, or most raids. But they just don't get any love. That's all. I'm not complaining. All right, so dropping the jump spell, nice wide funnel created. Everything's locked on to the Archer Queen that pulls everything in that Town Hall compartment. And, excuse me, everything's kind of walking, or the heroes, I guess, are pretty much all that's left, except for a couple of Valks, I guess. Launches some hogs in, drops a heal spell while it reaches everything. After those hogs triggered the double giant bomb. And now just letting everything come over, get around that whiz tower, and those hogs are going to get healed. Rages the Valks. They finally get to the back end of the core, but they had a nice tank from their golem. So heroes are still up, a couple of Valks are still up, raged, and I mean, it really looks like a really great attack. I mean, patience was clutch, spell placement. Great job, Chrissy. Let's fast forward through the cleanup. Keeps a whiz and an archer for cleanup. Doesn't even drop the archer. She swags it. So good job. Some baby versus baby action. All right. We just watched you, Baby K. Little Chrissy. Yeah, we'll watch Little Chrissy because I don't know if she has another one. Yeah. So let's watch Little K. Has to deal with some expos this time, but they're grounded and they're level 1, and the whole base is pretty much crap. She's going to come with the same basic army. 2 golems, whiz to funnel, wall break between the golems, hoping that there's no Tesla right there to kill them. She brought enough to pop the hole anyway that she needed. Nice wide funnel. Valks come in, clan castle bowlers. Hound in the castle, so you just need to hold those poisons for some pups if they don't have any whiz or archer queen nearby. But now everything that's air targeting is shooting up at the hound. Valks are getting busy down here. Hogs come in on these 2 flanks, like 5 and 7 o'clock. They do a real big split, which doesn't help a whole lot, but, excuse me, we see the hound burst. She's going to have to double heal these hogs because they just ran all the way around, and now they're back to the heal spell. Getting the bowlers as well, which is clutch. Archer Queen takes out the Expo, which is pretty much like the biggest concern at that point, because if there were any traps in here to deal with, then they would have to be, those hogs might not make it for cleanup. And we'll fast forward through, man, I'm all spaced out, guys, sorry. Self-medication, man. All right. Good job, okay? And Yiz pulled a 6-pack, I think. No, Yiz didn't pull a 6-pack. All right, so we'll watch Yiz's first. Again, he's a new 9.5, debuted last week, but he's really only got, or last video, I mean. But he's really only got the extra spell. His troops are still Town Hall 9. But we'll see what he's going with the Go Vaho. I don't know that he has any camps done either. Maybe he has a camp done. I don't know. But he's not a big 8 point or 9.5 by any means. Drops the poison after the clan castle comes out. Rages to help any wizards that come into the fold, and then gets those Valks going to the core. Archer Queen starts drawing the Valks. They get up into the business. Hogs come in back here. He's going to get a heal spell on his hogs. He should get them pretty soon. There we go. Because that bomb tower did a nice batch of initial damage to those hogs. This double giant bomb was triggered by the golem, which is nice. Heals now as they get into the second, sort of third of the base that they need to clear. Skelly's working overtime. Barb King trying to protect his domain. Now they jump. He knows that the second double giant bomb is going to be over here by the expo, so he preempts with a heal. They only trigger one, which is super nice because then none of them get super low. They would have recharged to near full anyway. Last defense is down, so now it's a matter of cleanup. I mean, nothing fancy about it, just good heal spells and timing. Nice progress with his kill squad. Great job, Yiz. I think he just ran out of time maybe on his other one. We're not going to watch men's first. We'll watch men's second. So men, this is 9 versus 9 as far as mirror goes or rank goes. He is a 9.5, so he's got extra spell. And he brings his own bowlers, so he has unlocked bowlers. But you see hogs are still level 9, or sorry, Town Hall 9. And heroes are still pretty low. 2 golems. Wiz to help funnel. These Wiz get distracted by the hound. Good thing he's bringing a bunch of bowlers. Clan Castle bowlers along with those of his own. Jumps to the core. You'll see how his bowlers do a nice split, where some start walking around for no reason, but they take out a good long-range point defense, which is a pain in the ass. Hogs come in as, excuse me, the kill squad makes it to the core. Now you have the Archer Queens getting pelted by Tesla and Expo. She's going to use her ability. He's coming in with the funnel troops real quick right behind these hogs because he doesn't want time to be a factor, so he's just surgically dropping his hogs, doing a real nice job of re-upping as he goes around. I've gotten lazy with hogs for Town Hall 9. I just spam them, which I need to stop doing, but whatever. And almost done. Wiz Tower needs to go down. He needs to drop that archer on a builder hut somewhere, because this is making me nervous, even though I know he gets the 3 stars. Oh, where is she? Oh, he dropped her up there. Okay. I guess he didn't see the hut either. Whoops. Goes around, man. Good job, though. Got the job done. Let's see. Anything happen? Nope. All right. That's a cleanup. That's a cleanup. Yeah, let's watch this one, and then we'll catch No Name, and then we'll get our top 2. Really good attacks, I think, on the top there. All right, so let's do. This is me going against the Town Hall 10 with level 3 Infernos, but I was checking to see if it was triggerable. I thought that hog might have gotten in there, but I knew it was taking damage. So I'll go ahead and walk. Start the queen walk. I tried to funnel the queen to this side. I didn't realize the blower was right there. I could have dropped the baby drag on that gold collector, so she may have then gone the correct way. But anyway, she comes this way, and then she turns around. I think she's going to be coming this way for good, and I think that it might be a good thing, but she ends up going, yeah, oh, well, she goes in there. All right. Anyway, so I had my bowlers up here creating the other side of the funnel for my Valks. So the reason why I went with this attack, just first of all, is that these are, both these lines of buildings are within reach of the wall. So I know that the queen is going to take out all this shit. Bowlers with their bowler action, they're going to take out these adjacent buildings. So it's going to be easy to clear a nice path to the core. I placed my jump for my Valks, and I have 5 back-end hogs. I used one for an attempted trigger, so this is a fresh hit, I guess. I didn't know what was going on. But in any case, so jump is laid down. I drop all of my stuff here, and now everything's going to go to the core. I'm going to use all my spells pretty quickly in the core. I'm going to use a freeze, 2 poisons, and a rage, and then another freeze on that other Inferno. I think I timed it pretty well. My Valks are still pretty high level. I assumed that some of these healers would eventually have gone off of these funnel troops, but they did not. It ends up being okay because it keeps the healers out of the way of these air defenses. And I dropped some hogs in here to flank for my bowlers because my Archer Queen isn't going anywhere at this point, but my bowlers can definitely get taken out by a couple of point defenses on each, even with the healers. So I wanted to just try to, support them a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I was really happy with this attack. I thought it was a possible 3-star, but I didn't want to get too cocky on it. But it was a pretty crappy base, or I guess well made for this layout. You see that the funnel would still work on the other side because you have 2 rows of buildings, but there's more down here, so I figured I could get a really good job with pathing, at least to leave a trail to the center. So anyway, that was fun for me. All right, so this is Sub, his Town Hall 10 account. So he's gonna Penta. Nope, he's go Lalo, but he's going with a kill squad with Valks and Hero. Barb King and Archer Queen. Gets the Clan Castle triggered. The Queen doesn't do any sort of aggro until she gets specifically targeted, which is like not the best thing. Like, don't be a moron. Anyway, finally gets the dragon down. That's really all she needed to do. So he does come in with the Penta. He's coming with 4 hounds initially, and then his Clan Castle hound, and then he just sprinkles the loons in behind. Drops 4 hastes into the core and rages those loons once they get to the core. Notice he doesn't bring any he doesn't bring any free spells because he's not worried about those infernos. He does have his last hound burst right now. Lots of pups doing cleanup all the way across the back end, and now you have a bunch of loons that are just going to make their way over. That one loon that was getting pelted by that air defense went down, and that splash damage destroyed that air defense. I'm pretty sure it would have been way tighter than this had that air defense not gone down then, but he had plenty enough loons, I think, to make it through that air defense, even with their slow movement. Looks like they've gotten slower since the update. I don't know. Maybe they just uploaded some content, so maybe they fucked with the loon speed. I don't know. You never know what Supercell's doing. All right. I am meandering as fuck. So we're going to go with... all right, so we're going to watch V. So this is a new dude in our clan. Welcome. He is coming with some miners. He's going to do a serious walk with his queen. So Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11. Well, this is a 10.5, but, fucker's got some serious shit going on. So, anyway, starts the queen walk. I'm going to fast forward through this. Just does a really good job of patience as far as his queen walk goes, and his other funnel troops when he brings in the Barb King and Clan Castle, which is right here. So he's just going to clear out the rest of this side before that Archer Queen gets into trouble with the Inferno and the other defenses. Gets the Clan Castle triggered and then drops the miners to the core. Miners do an unfortunate split, so he doesn't really get the most out of his tome ability. Maybe he could have done the tome right when they split before they got out of the radius, so that they would have gone into this Inferno and Archer Queen being invincible. That would have been probably closer to 3-star. I don't think he would have had the time to really do the full 3-star, but with the higher bases, I mean, we're dealing with more percentage versus a 3-star chance, I think. So now we have our Town Hall 10, our top Town Hall 10 going versus their top Town Hall 11, and top he is. Look at all of that fucking pearly white. That is some damage about to come at his little 40 Archer Queen, but he's going to just trim out the building so she steps in toward that wall. Doesn't want her trailing too much because then she's going to lose her healers. Does a nice wall break job there. He almost wall break fails up here at the top, but we'll see. He holds a wall breaker for a strategic reason, I'm guessing. So she's super smart and walks into the wall. Like, I don't know how he gets his Archer Queen to do that. Mine is a stubborn bitch, but whatever. So now she's in range of that first air defense, and now she's going to be safe after she takes out the second air defense, and she drops those poisons and rages the Archer Queen to take care of the clan castle and stay up to full health before she walks into a little bit more of this damage with the Tesla and the Warden and all that stuff. So, Eagle Artillery is initiated on the Giants. So they're all going to be obliterated, but he just needs to get his bowlers working. And then drops the Barb King here pretty soon. He passed outside the base, which is not terrible. He misses out on maybe... I don't know. He would have walked into range of the Inferno, and then, it's just a waiting game after that. But he does a nice job. I mean, he's got 53% of the base already, so just with his funnel, so that's a good percentage to have walking into your ground troops. So now he drops his jump. Drops one Valk to make sure she's going to target that clan castle, and she does, so then he goes with the rest of them. And rage that core. So long as there are no skellies, you really have nothing to worry about. But with the Valks and being that close to the town hall, I don't think it would have mattered. 67%, that's 2/3, rounded up. Good job. Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11. So, suck it, bitch. So I guess we're not going to get lucky with a live attack from Lex or from Law Dog, but, it is what it is. I mean, you see that they have no chance. They have too many stars to make up here, and Lex is going to get at least the second star on 5, if not the third. Yeah, so this is just nice and done. I woke up this morning and I saw the map, and I mean, I think it was like 3-starred to 9. 3-starred to 9, and then a bunch of other stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good-looking map, guys. So we did a great job this war. Oh, there he is. Let me get him some bowlers. And he usually wants a whiz. And I'll give him an arch. Well, I didn't give you anything as far as that goes. Oh, man. Anyway. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to see it. You hitting now. Yeah, let's see if he says anything. Alright. So anyway, yeah, it was a good job. Alright. I don't know, I'm kind of... Alright. Alright, so that's it. We are going to win this war. It will be... My prediction is that he's gonna get us 2 more stars. I think he's going to get us 2 more stars. So, I'm going to call this at 57.49, but this fucking thing is done. All right. Thanks for sticking around. Share, like, comment. Peace.